pitch.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect. Away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Dero, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak. This is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now. Really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Fouled off. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 22, Dominic
Digging in, Dominic Smith. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. Freeze takes it in. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
The first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Peter Alonso. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peterson has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. He's set. Here it comes. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Smith, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, no doubt. One guy that's been struggling a bit is Todd Frazier. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. Here's the first pitch to him. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. The 1-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2.
Have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Fouled away. Popped him up. Turner has got it, and the side is retired. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Mets 1. The Dodgers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Noah Syndergaard gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson. He'll lead things off here in the
Leading
bottom
up
half
for
of the
the
first.
Dodgers, the left fielder, Jock Peterson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Syndergaard, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak rolling, D-Row?
You want to talk about a team's worst nightmare. That's what this lineup possesses. They lead the league in on-base percentage. I don't care if it's hits, walks, hit by pitch. Does not matter. They are finding ways to create traffic on the base pass almost every inning. And eventually, someone's going to catch a gap, and that usually means 2 to 3 runs in a victory.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Smith is in pursuit, and no one will track it down. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 0-1 delivery. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Fielded by Hechavarria. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. The Mets lead this one 1-0. Here's Carlos Gomez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
First pitch on its way. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense.
Second baseman.
And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Now batting, Adeiny Hechavarria. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. We're in the second. 1-0 Mets early on. And it's fouled away. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. Seager is there for it. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up to bat next, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Yeah.
A ball and a strike.
That counts 1-1.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Mets. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder
Dodgers,
Cody Bellinger.
the right
set
fielder,
to lead off the whole
Cody
half of the second.
Bellinger.
First pitch of the at-bat. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans.
Batting fifth,
and this
the
team,
shortstop,
they're not going to be
Corey
moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. 1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Oh. 3-0 now. Russell Martin is on deck. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Bases are empty, one man out. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Russell Martin now. And he takes ball one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Alex Verdugo waits on deck. Seager, base runner at first with 1 out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Alex.
Stepping into the box, Alex Verdugo. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Verdugo stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. He is very likely going to be an all-star this year, at least according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in the league.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Batting 8, the first baseman, David Freese.
Now in the box, David Freese, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, a called strike to the 35-year-old. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line, but foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Freese behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
First delivery to him on the way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. One out, nobody on. One and 2 to Dominic Smith. Hold hard, but it's fouled down the first base side. Fouled away. And the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Outside in a full count. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important
20.
is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. fouled off. The 1-1. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bellinger's under it. And that's the third out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, thanks,
Leading
Heidi.
off for the Dodgers,
leading off
the
the
pitcher,
inning, Walker Buehler, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike. This is on the ground over to first. Alonso is there.
Now batting, the left fielder, Josh Peterson.
Back to the top of the order now, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter, number 13.
It certainly was a bang-bang
Second
play,
baseman,
so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow, tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Dodgers have elected to challenge the previous play. So
here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge
review,
and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
First base.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up on the backhand. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Leading off for the Mets, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A ball and a strike.
1-1. You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Popped up. Freeze is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Yeah. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball when it'll hold the count at 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Stepping in now, Carlos Gomez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Seager. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Justin Turner. And they'll need him to get something going
third
here.
Baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Cody Bellinger.
Riding in once again, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Turner on at first, nobody out. Slider laid off for a ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give it consistently.
From the belt, the pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Smith moves over. 1 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You can tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded foul. The 0-2 home. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Echeverria for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. Here's Echeverria now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, Adeiny Echeverria.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting.
So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Digging in to try it again. Noah Syndergaard comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he gets ahead 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it feels like every time they've made contact, it's been hard contact. And the numbers certainly back that up. In total, they've hit an amazing 10 line drives in this game alone. And while some of those have resulted in outs, it's consistency that has this coaching staff feeling really good about what they're seeing right now.
For the Dodgers.
All right, Heidi, thank
the
you.
Catcher,
stepping up to the plate, Russell Martin. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Conforto coming in. He can't get there as it falls in.
The center fielder, number 27, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's David Freese to stand in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Martin stands at first with 1 out. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. strike pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Strike 2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. It remains 1-0. Standing in, Dominic Smith. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Dominic Smith.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump now ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Peter Alonso. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He doubled his last time through. And it's fouled away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. On its way is pitch number 75. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Verdugo looks up. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. Number 11 for him on the season, as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
In now, Wilson Ramos. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bellinger sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
That's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Todd Frazier.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope,
and he misses 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And looked like
now
he really left himself open after he released,
Carlos
and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope. So striding forward now, Carlos Gomez. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
The 0-2 home, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Here's Jock Peterson now, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
The left fielder.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right there for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Clearly fooled there on the slider.
No ball, 2
You know,
strikes.
when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gomez has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Max Muncy.
Ready once again, Max Muncy, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit.
Now
right?
batting,
That good
third
straight
baseman,
changeup, El Cambio.
Justin
There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box, Justin Turner. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. A ball and a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. The 2-2. This pitch is popped up, leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here at Dodger Stadium, getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Adeiny Echeverria.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. The 1-0. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and it's a foul ball according to the ump down the line. Awfully close that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling. And it is a home run. They overturn their initial ruling as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that?
Up next for the Mets, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard.
Into the box now, Noah Syndergaard. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Bellinger is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Number 1.
Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Standing in now, Ahmed Rosario. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And Freese will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 22, Dominic Smith.
Stepping into the box, Dominic Smith. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to deep right field. Bellinger going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-0 New York. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
5.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season. Well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been
The
struggling
catcher,
offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Martin.
Stepping in now, Russell Martin. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Bellinger at second. Seager on at first with nobody out. And there's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
3-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's
Now
ball 4.
The
As we
center
look at
fielder.
the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
At the plate, Alex Verdugo. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Ready with the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 25. David.
One gone now in the LA 7th. And that brings in the former World Series hero David Freese. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there, base hit, and the run is in to score from third. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, he stands to perhaps be the winning pitcher here, unless, of course, all 3 runners come around to score, in which case he'd get a no decision. Zach Wheeler is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Zach Wheeler.
Kike Hernandez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Kike Hernandez.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-2
the left
game.
fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Ready now, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. This is line to left. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
The batter, number 13,
keeps the doctor
second
away,
baseman,
Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. Wheeler, a native of Georgia. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Smith is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he'll have to hold tight at third, so it'll take a 2-out hit now to try to plate that tying run.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
So stepping in, Justin Turner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
This one's down to third. Frazier is there. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Mets out in front 4-3. Kenley Jansen is called upon, and now it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here.
Kenley Jansen.
Now at the plate, Peter Alonso. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Number 20.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Where this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30.
Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. Michael Conforto will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike there, 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series.
40.
That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Wilson Ramos fouled off. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 4-3 game. Leading off the inning, Cody Bellinger.
Leading
as
off
they'll look
for
to
the
get
Dodgers,
something going here and even
the
this
right
game
fielder,
up.
This thing's far
Cody
from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the
Now
go-ahead
batting,
run to the plate.
shortstop,
He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the
Seager
manager plays this one.
Into the box, Corey Seager, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. One and one the count now. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Reined in. Echeverria for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The
That
catcher,
was kind
number
of a high degree of
55,
difficulty play that
Russell
time. You see the off-balance throw
Martin.
to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Your
Drew
attention,
Gagnon
please.
enters to make an appearance on the
pitching
mound
for
as he
New York,
inherits a runner at first
number
with 1
47.
out in the inning. Standing in now, Russell Martin, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Two balls and a strike. Line toward the alley in left center. And Martin's going to reach. He's got a base hit.
The center fielder, number 27. Alex.
So digging in now, Alex Verdugo.
Verdugo.
Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set and the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, 25. And it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, David Freese, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They still trail it here 4-3. Next up for New York, Todd Frazier. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Todd Frazier.
He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Digging in, Carlos Gomez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
In now, Adeiny Echeverria, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
I got the count 0-2.
The 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Edwin Diaz enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
The Mets. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 39, Edwin Diaz. Now playing center field and batting 9.
Chris Taylor, the pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Chris Taylor.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he misses with it. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days.
Number 31.
But it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson.
1-0.
As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Bases are empty. 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. 0-1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. He's got it, and the Mets will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Holy cow, there it is. They've racked up 27 wins in a row, breaking the all-time streak set by the Giants in 1916. I'm speechless, really. Truly an historic occasion. I'm just honored to be here.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The New York Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Noah Syndergaard with his 4th win this season. Edwin Diaz wraps it up for the save, his 14th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.